afternoon.
Good evening and good afternoon. Now, we are in Zimbabwe. The place is called Lutete. Today, today is 11 August 2026. Now, we have a farm here that has had goats. These goats were over 300 something, 300 goats. But right now, as of today, we have not more than 125 goats. 175 something, 178 goats have died within a period of 4-5 months. Yesterday, 3 were lost when we were here. Today, 5 have been lost. You can look at the condition others are in. They are very sickly, they are very sick when you look at them. Now, the ones that are left here are 125, 123 something, 122. They called me in a bit late. I found myself in a situation whereby I have to tell, because Mr. Hassan is not just a client, is a relative, the family friend. So I find myself in a terrible situation whereby I have to fight and make sure the rest of these animals are saved such that the farm can rebuild on this. Now, we have 4 problems here. The biggest problems that many of you can look at, we identified PPR, what you call goat plague. We also have pasteurellosis. Now, those 2 are dangerous diseases. They are killer diseases. However, in a normal herd, where animals are healthy, where animals have been healthy for a long time, these diseases cannot be as dangerous as it is right now. But going back about the last 4-5 months, these animals have not been dewormed properly. They've had a lot of worms, they have a lot of parasites, they have ticks, they have worms inside them that have made their lives terrible. Now, those 2 problems, worms and tick-borne diseases, whatever they can be, can cause the greatest damage in a way that they are going to be feeding on these animals' blood. Now, blood is what we need to have healthy animals, good animals. Now, in this situation whereby worms have been depleting the blood of these animals, and tick-borne diseases have been also depleting the blood of these animals, the animals become very anemic. They don't have blood. Yesterday when we were collecting samples, in one of the goats, its blood was almost watery. It was looking like pinkish something, not red. So, when animals are subjected to such a condition, each of these 2 diseases, PPR, pasteurellosis, when it comes, it can harass you properly. It can kill animals as it wants. Now, this is what has been happening here. So we are here today not to treat PPR. We are going to treat the underlying conditions such that these animals can get better to fight for themselves against these other 2 conditions, because a weak body cannot fight against anything. Now, this is what we are having here. The animals are very weak, their immunity is very low, they cannot fight against these diseases. So it needs us to hurry, give them treatment to try and save them such that they can live another day and reproduce to get back the numbers, because this is 100 and something. It is just 2 breeding seasons and they produce more goats to make up the number, though that is a lot of time also wasted. But That is why we are here today. We are going to treat them against these complications for at least the next 5 days. Once they are safe from those, we shall also give antibiotics to boost the immunity to help them fight against these problems and any secondary bacterial infections that are here, to see that we can save them. We have done it somewhere and all animals recovered properly. So we are going to do it here. However, we are not so sure of how many we can save or how many shall be lost in due course, because their bodies are very weak. So we are going to do our best to try and help them fight against these conditions. I'm not going to tell you the drugs we are going to use. That is veterinary work.